Okay, so when you start here in Texas, um, I usually start right there in that one spot where it's highlighted. And if you look over here at my weather forecast on the left, my I'm kind of at peak times. When you want to catch the most fish and you're just starting, you really want to try to fish during those hours. Now remember, this is a no pay area. So when you come in, the first thing that you can do once your bag gets full is you can leave and then come right back in. You don't have to pay for the license here. It says that you do, but it's unlimited. The one that you have to pay for is the advanced license, as you can see, the one that I have. And that's the first thing I got with my coins, because that is what you want to do as far as making the most amount of money. You want to be able to keep every fish you catch in the free place. It's the smartest thing to do, trust me. Alright, now we got that taken out of the way. We're just going to take a look at my gear. Um, this is the one I'm going to use mostly, but I'm probably going to use marshmallows. Now, I'm using marshmallows because I want to catch some buffalo. So once you get high enough, you can use pet food also, but I like to use marshmallows. It seems to have a more consistency. So, I also have a spinning rod and I guess a casting rod. The reason why I have a spinning rod is because some of your lures might say optimum weight, like it's just going to cast it like right in front of you. What that means is you need to check your reel, and if you click on it, see it should say lure weight 1/16 to 1/3 ounce on the left. Check that before you buy it, because if you get a lure weight or a jig, that's really low in weight, you're not going to be able to use it properly. So always check that before you buy. Sorry, I'm just going through some stuff just to make sure everybody's aware, because this is a new area. So alright, let's go to shop. Sorry, I still have trouble working the menu, as you might have noticed. Common. And I am still here in Texas. Oops. I'm going to have to leave. It might not be peak time. I'm going to have to fast forward time. But I need to go get some more marshmallows. I don't know how many I have. I should have checked that. I'm just wasting time here. I thought I had everything ready to go. I apologize. So the reason why you have to come back out of town to get different baits is because when you're in a specific spot and you go to shop, they give you pretty much what is more common use for that area. Here we go. Travel again. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to have to fast forward time a little bit. We'll just go through some basics real quick. Alright, so when you start off by the house, sorry, I didn't quite pan to the house that well. Anyway, you just want to come down and you're going to see this rock. If it's foggy, okay, just pay attention to this rock right here. Okay, and you're going to see this little patch of grass right here. You want to stay right in between these two when you cast it out. It almost looks like a football goal kind of out there with the trees. Okay, you use that also. So to cast, as you can see, it's just going to kind of toss it out. If you want to cast, you're going to click the R3 button, and that's going to bring you to your cast. I have the wrong bait on here. I want to try to catch some catfish. I'm going to change my leader length. It's at 32. You use that with the D-pad, up and down. And so I'm going to change it to 50 inches. I'm going to cast out as far as I can. I might not get the exact results that I'm looking for only because the time of day is not correct. Sometimes I'll bob it just a little bit. This is also the spot that I'm going to show you for bass. If I don't get nothing, another little bite right here, then I'm going to switch to the bass. Nothing. So, we're not going to waste any more time. Now, once you get different poles, you definitely want a casting rod. I mean, you can use the jig rod too, but we're going to go with the casting rod. And you hold L1, and it'll let you switch. Same goes for R1 with the bait, how I was doing that earlier. So we're going to switch rods. Now, the spoon that I have on there, I think it costs a little bit of money. Once you get, oh, here it is. You can buy this one. It's not as effective. Oh, great. Sorry, there's a little lag there. It's not as effective. So what we're going to do is I let it sink to the bottom, and if you look at the circles on the bottom, how they're moving, I'm using my D-pad left and right, and that's changing the gain. What that does is if you're reeling it in and you're getting too much red, you need to push it down a little bit. Okay, once you go here, it's not doing anything. But bring it down a little bit. If you're not reeling it in too much, not enough, then you need to go more. Okay, and always have it pushed with your arrows all the way. You can change it up and down as you're moving it through the lake, trying to find the sweet spots and jigging properly. Because sometimes with the jigging rod you'll use this speed, and with this one I'm going to use this speed because it's just the way that it is. We're going to go up and down with L2. We're going to do this motion, and as we're coming down with this motion, we're going to be reeling in for about 3 feet. So we're going to go up 3 feet, 3 feet, and see how it's doing lift and drop. Okay, it's kind of hard to get used to. I'm still not that great at it, to be honest. One of my friends, he's real good. So, I didn't cast it out far enough anyway. There we go. Now, you gotta remember, it's still the time of day. Okay. Oh, dang, it was stuck. I was gonna show you guys how to get it unstuck, but it did it on its own. Lift and drop. That's usually the sweet spot right there. About 50 something, 50 feet out. So I'll usually go a little bit quicker. So since it's not the time of day and I'm not catching anything, you know, once it's the right time of day, that spoon will work. This one will also. All these are really going to work. But when it's not the time of day, use this one, or you can get the bigger one too. It'll help you get some bigger bass. I'm not too sure what size it is. I apologize for that. But I do know it's the watermelon color still. So we're going to play around with this one. Nothing. I'm feeling really disappointed. Alright, well, we're going to go to the Primo. This is the one that I've used to catch the biggest one that I have, which is like 2.1 pounds or something like that. So we're going to cast it all the way out. And even though it's not the fishing time, it's still, you know, dusk and dawn, still a good time to catch the bass. So we're going to use this method again. Lift and drop. I'm not getting it right. There we go. And you just kind of keep... Nope. What time is it? 5:30 a.m. I can't fast forward yet for another minute and a half, so just gonna have to wait a little bit. Oh, got a little bite right there, so I'm just gonna kind of wait for a second and then do it again. Yeah, as you can tell, peak time really... Oh, there we go. Finally got one. Peak time really makes a difference, though. You know, and I mean, you're not going to catch a fish all the time. You know. Let's see what this one is, though. 1.2 pounds. Not bad. Definitely going to keep it. Let's go again. Yeah, that 1.2 pounder wasn't, you know, it's a good one, you know, for this place. But, you know, you can catch 2 pounders easy with this gear. I don't know why my lift and drops are not doing too good right now. You're just lifting and dropping. One of the other methods that you can use is stop and go. That's one of the other ones that's pretty good. Okay, now that I'm past the feet, coming back in. Now remember, this is a sweet spot, in Texas. You got that little rock, the rock right here and the little bush right there. Because the deepest part of the lake is right there where I guess where my rod's kind of pointing at. So you want to always go over that part of the lake. Oh. One of my friends does the twitching, but I think the lift and drop method here is more successful. If I was more successful at it. There we go, I just got to be a little slower. Alright, now that I kind of got it down a little better, let's try this again. We're going to go catch some catfish, if I can't catch another bass right now. Or that buffalo, because that buffalo should be coming out. So I got that lift and drop method down pretty good, but obviously it was to no avail. So now from this spot, from the house, you want to go all the way around to where the dam is. Now the dam is considered that whole area right there. Alright, now this is a spot you want to be, but now you want to get your floater back out. And you can have pet food, which I'll show you right now. You can catch some catfish. Now you want to cast it kind of close as you can to that dam, and then you want to kind of keep clear of those things because they'll hook on your line and it'll drop right there and then you'll get it stuck. And right here there's a spot too, so if you have to reel it in, always keep your oops, wrong button. Always keep your rod up in the air. Now also, I forgot, this helps you kind of pinpoint where you want to toss it. Okay, just for an exact location. You you push L2 for that. Alright, so we're going to go, where's my leader length? You're going to change this to 40 inches. You can do between 35 and 40. I usually like the 40 myself. Cast it out as far as you can. Always make sure you reel in the line a little bit to make sure it's taut on the line. You don't want to have a little bit of slack there. So I'm already getting some nibbles, as you can see. So I'm going to hold X since I'm getting nibbles, because that engages you to reel as fast as you can, and that's what you want to do. You want to make sure and set that hook. Well, let's get a nibble. Anytime I get it, oh, there it is. I was going to say, sometimes when I get a nibble and then it stops, I'll kind of tap my bobber a little bit with the L2. I'll just kind of boop, just kind of tap it. I'll show you what I mean right here. See how my line moved that time? Okay, I'm not getting any bites, so I'm going to move it in just a little bit because 50 is really the sweet spot. usually try not to go past 50 feet when I'm trying to catch those buffalo. For catfish, I'm not too sure. I just catch the catfish as I'm trying to catch the buffalo. So, oh, there we go. And I didn't hold X. There we go. So now the the hook is set. And it's probably a catfish because it came in, yeah, came in kind of easy. So we're going to try this again, trying to catch that buffalo. Remember, try to go out as far as you can with that pet food. And I should be using marshmallow to catch the other fish that I'm trying to catch right now. So we're actually going to reel it back in. Remember, hold R1, excuse me. Oh, I have 74 marshmallows. I got plenty. Normal teammate. Are you kidding me? I don't know what that means. Okay, so when you have your line tight like this, just gonna kind of reel it in first, as you can see it unsnagged. If that doesn't work, then you want to use your gain and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out what that comment is. Oh, already getting a bite. Gonna hold X. Oh, yeah, man. This game is really, really amazing. I'm trying to catch some buffalo right now. That's what I was trying to. If you watch the beginning of my video, it goes through and I kind of teach you how to start it up, you know, so you're not just going into the lion's den, so to speak. And it's for the PS4. It's for the PC as well, but I'm doing the thing for the PS4. And I'm not... There's the bite. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. There we go. See, as soon as you start hearing that clicking, then you can let go of L2, because if you let go of L2 a little early, then what's going to happen is the fish is going to get unreleased or released from the, excuse me. So this is a buffalo that I got right now. As you can tell, it's a little bit harder than the catfish to pull in. So I'm doing like you would normally. You know, now that I know that he's kind of tired out, I'm gonna hold it up, reel it in, hold it up because I want him to come to me. And that's how you're gonna kind of bring him toward you. See how he's going over there? So now I'm gonna reposition. See how he keeps doing that because he wants to keep going out. So now I want to tire him again. Now I'm just gonna keep holding both of these. L2 and R2. I'm holding both of them because I want to tire them out. You notice how my drag isn't that high? See how you can redo it? So I'm going to put my drag up just a little bit. Here we go. One of my friends keeps trying to get me in a party, but it's kind of difficult. I'll send him a message right now. So yeah, this fish is giving me a pretty good fight. There we go. Tired him out. It's probably going to be a good 3-pounder. And that's what I like about trying to catch these fish, is that, you know, you do have kind of a real struggle trying to bring them in. Want to make sure not to break your lines. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. 3 pounds. See? Told you it had to be at least a 3 pounder. So we're going to put that in my vault there. Now, I don't know why my fish cabin. Oh, there's my fish cabin. It just changed. Okay. Now we're gonna try to double that up. It's a little too far out. I'll just bring it in. Always want to leave it nice and tight. Kind of wait for it to. As soon as it starts to bob a little bit, I usually don't push my X just in case I want to bring it in a little bit, or I want to bob it. Because if you hold X and bob it, you might bring it in too much. Have time to take a hit of my vapor. It's probably a good time right now. I need to put some more in there. Yep, sure do. It's probably a good time. I'll probably pull in the reel and we'll go catch some bass. It's a little bit later in the day, so we'll go do that. We're going to come back to the bass spot. You know what? Just for S's and giggles. Nope, need to go out over more. I heard that right here is a good spot for this for that smallmouth buffalo. So I'm just gonna try it one time. Oh, what's my leader length? I forgot. I need to change that. Let's bring this back in, because that's kind of the deepest part of the lake. So we're gonna go 50 inches. Let's see if we get any nibbles. Kind of pull the line tight. There we go. Getting a little nibble. Come on. Bite it. Let's give him a little entice there. Come on, you can do it. You know you want it. Maybe not today. Oh. Here we go. Hold an X. Alright. Remember, I don't hear that, so I just kept it up. Oh, look at that. It's a little bluegill. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't want to catch any more of those bluegills. Let's go and catch some bass. Oops. I tried to cast it out as far as I could. I'm going to use the lift and drop method, improvised by one of my friends. There we go. Fish on. Oh. He's kind of fighting with me. There we go. Alright. Yeah, he's probably just like a 1.5 pounder. I don't think this one's that big, to be honest. 1.2, still not a bad fish. Right back in our spot. All the way. Oh, remember, just when it gets snagged, just try to reel it in first. I messed that up right in the sweet area. Alright, got nothing. Go over just a little bit more. I can't see the rocks. You really want to try to aim right at those rocks. There we go. Oh, I got a little something back there. I don't even know if I'm fishing at peak times. I think I'm just gonna switch that because I know I can fast forward now. So for my last 5 minutes, I'm gonna switch. Oh, wrong button. Square, that's right. I better see what peak times are. Peak time, so I want to go 1 p.m. 1 p.m. forward time. This should make a significant difference. Oh, almost got something there. I don't know what's going on. Let's try the jig. Twitching. Nope. Oops. Oh, it's on a super blast. Alright, well, I'm sorry for the burnout at the end. That wasn't my intention. I'll try one more cast, and then I'm going to let you all go. If you got any questions, feel free to send me a message. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I keep staying on high right there. There we go. Alright, we'll try the stop and go method. I'll try that once. So for that, I'll go 3. Then reel in, stop. Reel in, stop. Almost had something. the stop and go is not bringing anything in. I can try the Twitch method. Nothing. Well, this is the spot, so y'all have a good one. Take it easy, everybody.